So for the next 24 hours, I am going to be living off my kayak on this massive freshwater dam here in South-East Queensland. And I've just come out here this morning and this place is absolutely filled with mist. Such an awesome morning to start off this challenge with. I'm going to have to catch my own food with a fishing rod, see what animals I can find throughout this 24-hour challenge, and actually sleeping out here over the dam between two trees overnight. And yeah, taking on this little valley right here and seeing if I can come out on top. We are currently kayaking to a place right now called Dead Tree Gully, and once we get there you'll be able to see why we call it this. It's absolutely filled with massive dead trees. It's so deep, there'd be so many massive river monsters lurking around in it, and we're gonna head straight up to a spot, start fishing, and see if we can catch some breakfast first up in the morning and get some good fish on the board. All right, let's keep going. 24 hours on a kayak solo survival challenge. Let's go. Oh, it's massive. It's huge. This thing is a dinosaur. Going to be a really cool adventure. Hopefully we can catch some fish first up in the morning. So we've got our food sorted, and then yeah, just go from there. See what animals we can find and explore this awesome dam right here. So we're just kayaking now up to this pool that I know holds big fish. I've caught big bass in there before, and bass today are gonna be the target species. I'd like to maybe catch one that I can cook up, but I got a heap of bait. I caught it all last night, so I'm just gonna go and see what I can find up there. But yeah, I'm just keen to see what today has to offer. The pool's just up here, so let's pull up, get a line in, and see what we can catch first up in the morning. All right, chuck one of these shrimp on, just like that. There we go. Oh, yep, that's a good one. First fish of the morning, and we'll see what it is. I'm hoping it's a big bass. Oh, I wasn't hoping it was that. That is a big catty. All right, you come in the boat. I don't want you to scare away any other fish. That's so cool. All right, we're not gonna eat this guy. Although we are doing a survival video, I wanna get something like a bass. And I know that there's more bass in there. See you later. Drop two. Anything but a catfish, please. There we go. There's something. Oh, what are you? I hope I can get this in, and I hope you're not a catfish. Please be a bass. Please be a bass. Oh, he's big, whatever he is, but he's fighting just like that catty did before. But if this is a bass, this is a good fish. Bass! Yeah. How big are you, mate? Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh, good fish. Yes. 42 centimeters of Australian bass. 1 centimeter off my personal best. I'm not gonna eat this fish first up in the morning. He's 42 centimeters of beautiful Australian bass. But if I get one maybe a bit smaller, maybe mid-30s or something, I'll cook that one up on the bank later on today. And I think we will get a couple more because we saw how quick we got that big catfish and this guy. But yeah, I'm gonna let him go. All right, there you go, buddy. Oh, that's what you wanna see. We'll try go maybe land-based for this one. There we go. Another fish. This one's land-based, so this one's gonna be a bit harder to catch. I don't know if this one's bigger or same size, but it's fighting pretty hard. Oh, yes. What are you? I feel like it's another bass. Yes, another big bass. Big Australian bass. Oh, that one could even be bigger. Yes, we've cracked the code. All right, we definitely know what we're doing. And we have a new personal best bass. 44 centimeters of Australian bass. Both of the bass so far have been over 40 centimeters, so that's pretty cool. Maybe I'm just not gonna eat anything. I hope I don't, because if I keep catching big bass, I'm gonna let them all go. All right, mate. Wow. Look at you. Ready to go when you are, buddy. There we go. There we go. What's that? We're onto a fish. First up in the morning. Just dropped it straight down there. Hopefully it's a... Oh! It's a big bass! Yes! Oh, look at that, off the kayak. Just down in this little creek here. Oh, that's a good fish. All right. Now to get him on the boat. Yes! That's a good fish. So this guy was 38 centimeters, 30's legal, so I think this guy is gonna be my food for the next 24 hours. It's cool to get your dinner and everything straight up so that I can just have fun for the rest of the day. Any fish that I catch from here on out, I'm gonna let go. So in these impoundments, there are so many Australian bass, and I don't like to take them too much, but it's so cool just getting them up close to the camera, eating one here and there in a survival video like this. But yeah, what a beautiful fish to get the video started. I'm keen to get it back in there and hopefully try to get some more. All right. Yeah. There we go. There's a fish. Feels like another bass. Is it? Yes. Think this one's bigger. Oh yeah, good fish. Good fish. Get on here, mate. Oh. But yeah, another good fish. We're gonna let this one go. Everyone that we catch from now on, we'll let go. Such beautiful animals. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh. Wonder what that is. Not bad. Just another little bass right there. We'll let him go straight away. See you, mate. So the sun's coming up a little bit more now, but that was a pretty good session we had fishing this morning. We've got food, we caught a couple good fish. I guess you'd say the equivalent of catching like a 10-pound bass over in America is kind of like catching a 50 centimeter bass over here. That's the mark that everyone tries to hit over here. So 44 centimeters is not bad for a bass at all. New personal best, I'm so stoked with that. I think what we're gonna do now is start paddling out of here, go cook up this Australian bass somewhere. You will not believe what just happened. To think that I was about to leave and I was like, you know what, I'll drop one more shrimp down. I just caught a really small bass before. We'll chuck one more shrimp on and see if we can get a 50. Oh, we'll try. And they stopped biting for so long, I was like, you know what, I'll drop it down once more, see if we can get anything else. My rod just takes off. Yep, there we go. What's this? Whatever it is, it's a good fish. And the whole time I'm fighting it, I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna be another catfish. These catfish tails are so powerful. I wonder if it, hopefully it's not a catty. It's definitely not an eel. And I get it up right near the boat and it is a huge Australian bass. I'll show you what happened. Oh, oh, 50 centimeter bass. It's massive. It's huge. There's no way. Oh, no. This thing is a dinosaur. Oh my. Oh, I'm shaking. Okay. Come around here, mate. Don't have a net. This thing is massive. It's a 50. All right. Oh, yes. I don't know how good I filmed all that. I was kind of stressing out the whole time. I've caught a massive bass. No way. Are you kidding me? Oh, you're not getting away, but my kayak is. Look at the size of that fish, man. I know the camera's never gonna be able to pick up how big this fish actually is, but I'll put up on the screen how big it is, and for people who go bass fishing, they'll know that this is a big fish. I was literally about to give up. This is my second PB that I've caught today. The first one was 44, and I don't have the marks on my kayak big enough to measure this guy, so I'll be keen to see what he is when I get home. This has been so cool. I've been wanting to catch a bass like this since I was little, and we're gonna let him go right now. Not gonna stress him out too much. Look at the size of that fish. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much for this, mate. Gonna make sure he's all good before he swims off. But yeah, look at that. You can't get much better than that. Solo early morning bass fishing mission. 2 PBs, heaps of fish. And to top it off with this is just crazy, man. Oh, yeah, she looks like she might go in a second. Yes, go. We've done it. Are you actually kidding me? Can't get much better than that, hey? Honestly, cannot get much better than that. Fully cut up my finger. Yes. I'd be a madman if I left here right now, an absolute madman. Having too much of a good time. I gotta go cook up this one fish, but not a chance I'm leaving. I think I got like 6 or 8 shrimp left, so fingers crossed we can get a big fish in that time. Yep, there we go. Good fish. What are you? We have had a good morning catching. Oh, that's a good bass. It'd probably be 40 centimeters. Get in there, mate. Wow. Yeah. He's a good fish. Honestly, what a way to start this 24-hour kayak challenge. We'll get you back in the water, but another beautiful fish. I'd say up near 40 centimeters probably. All right. Well, so far, this trip is going really well. Caught food first up in the morning, and we get to kayak through this beautiful little creek system. To give you an idea about how deep this creek system is that we're paddling through right now, some of the trees that are just sticking out in the water used to be as tall as the ones on the bank up there, but the water has just covered them. And at the mouth of this creek, there are some absolutely massive trees that are still sticking way out of the water. All right, so here's the little creek that we're gonna be cooking the fish up at. Oh, finally some fresh water. I reckon that this creek is clean enough for me to drink out of as well, so that solves that problem. Let's make a fire and cook this fish. Alright, so for everyone wondering what I've actually bought on this survival mission out to this dam, first up, we got a knife right there, just in case we need to fill it up any fish or cut anything down while we're out here. I've also got a hammock, which I'm probably most excited about, honestly. I think what I'm gonna do is set it up out in the middle of the dam somewhere between two big trees and sleep out there, tie my kayak up to it and stuff. That's gonna be really cool later on. Then moving back here, I bought one fishing rod out with me. This is a Shimano Dual 1 to 4 kilo. Thanks to Shimano for sending me this. Got it matched up with the Twin Power 2500, about 10-pound braid on it or something. We're gonna be trying to catch some more big Australian bass later on. Got a little flint to start a fire out here. And then of course the kayak, the main part of this challenge. This kayak that I got right here is a Dragon kayak called the Dragon Slayer. Shout out to Dragon Kayaks for sending me all these kayaks. You guys would know how much I use them in my videos. And yeah, we're gonna cook this fish and get straight back on that kayak and keep on fishing, see what else we can catch. Maybe go for a bit of an explore around the creek, see if there's any animals nearby. But yeah, that's all I got for this challenge. I say that we make a fire and cook up this fish. I cannot believe we actually finally found one. I've been looking for this species for so long, so it's cool to get one up close to the camera. So this guy right in front of me here is known as the angle-headed dragon or southern forest dragon. And they are a very hard species to find, so to get one on camera in a video like this is actually so cool to me. And you can see why they're so hard to find. Not only are they incredibly camouflaged, some of the most beautifully colored lizards that we have here, but also they're not a species that tends to run away like the water dragons that they get mistaken by. What they'll do is they'll sit on little trees like this, normally about 5 foot off the ground, and when they see something that could be potentially dangerous to them, they'll shimmy around the other side. So literally all you're seeing is this lizard's legs and sometimes tail sticking out. And I knew that they were in this area, so if I wasn't looking for them, no way would I see this little guy sitting on the tree right there. And they're feeding on all the bugs, centipedes. After it rains, big earthworms that come out. Say they see a cricket on the floor, they'll spot it from the tree, jump off their little throne, go down and eat it and climb back up afterward. Absolutely beautiful color. Oh, he's just jumped up on my hat right now. Look at that. Little angle-headed dragon on my head. The little dude jumped off the tree and is now sitting on the top of my head. Wow. Look at you. You can now really see his beautiful colorations, hey. I need to get you off in a minute. I know. But you gotta get off me and get back on the tree. See you later, mate. There we go. Get a little fire going. So we're just gonna wait for that fire to die down into coals, and then we're gonna chuck that little bass on it, and I'm keen for a good feed before tonight. Looks pretty good. I reckon it's ready right now. Been flipping it over a couple times, but I'm gonna take it out, find a nice spot down here on the river, and yeah, eat it. Oh. Well, there's all the meat just from one side of the bass. So yeah, we'll give it a taste, see how it goes. This guy was swimming around earlier this morning. Not bad whatsoever. Really nice fish. I think what I'm gonna do now, finish off this bass. It's actually really good. I got a whole other side that I can eat. Then I'm gonna head back to my kayak, set up camp for tonight. So I'm actually not sure what to expect, but we've probably got another 2 hours of sunlight before it gets fully dark. And yeah, we'll go set up a hammock in Dead Tree Gully for the night. I'll have to tie my kayak off to a tree and sleep in the hammock there. This tree here and this one over here look pretty good to set my hammock up in. I reckon I'll give it a go. This should be pretty interesting. I'll have to tie this kayak on overnight. I'm gonna tie it onto my foot right now. Oh. You kidding? No. Well, there we go. This is where I'm gonna be sleeping tonight. We'll get comfy. I mean, honestly, not too bad. We're over a massive waterway. There's no way that any wild dogs or anything will be able to get me here. Maybe a couple crocodiles or something, but should be right. I can tie my kayak right there. It can just float around throughout the night. You know what would be so cool is if I caught a fish sitting out of my hammock right here. That would be awesome. So yeah, we could give it a go tomorrow, but I think I'm just gonna chill out here, wait for the sun to set, get an early night's sleep over the water. This is actually gonna be a really cool place to do an overnight video. So the one crucial thing that I did kind of forget on this trip was my torch. And normally when I'm like out here at night and I hear a weird noise in the bush, I'll be able to have my torch with me and shine it on it just to have peace of mind at least, but tonight we won't have that. I would also go for a bit of a night walk, but we won't be able to see, so scratch that off the list. Probably about another half an hour till the sun fully goes down. I think I'm gonna get an early night's sleep tonight, wake up early tomorrow, go for a fish off here in the morning. 24 hours on a kayak survival challenge. It's been pretty cool so far. So it's dark at the moment. I don't know if you can see the water down there. Gonna be a interesting sleep, that's for sure. My back through this hammock is getting absolutely hammered by mozzies, but all part of the adventure, I guess. But yeah, thank you for watching this far into the video, and I'll see all you legends in the morning. See if we can catch any more fish. Good morning. Just check my phone. It's 5:55 in the morning at the moment. We just woke up. 55 centimeter bass. Waking up at this time, 5 minutes of sleep last night. Yeah, it was a bit rough. At about 8:30 it started raining. Luckily it was only just a shower, or I would have just been soaking wet all night. Right, grab the fishing rod out. If this works, this is gonna be so crazy. And here we go. Drop it right down. Now believe it or not, right here below me is 22 meters deep, which is so crazy. I haven't really caught anything dropping it off this hammock yet, but since I do have a couple more shrimp, I'm thinking of even kayaking all the way back up to that end pool and seeing if I can get a few bass. All right, time to take this hammock down. Let's get up to that bass hole, chuck in a couple more shrimp, and see if we can get anything. What a morning. Now this is a big shrimp. And it's going down there for a big 50 centimeter bass, all right? There we go. Oh, that could be a good fish. Yes. I think that is a really good fish. Yes. Oh, that, I don't think that's a good fish. That is a really good fish. Oh, heavy, heavy head shakes. Oh, good fish. Really good fish. Really, really good fish. That could be high 40s. Yes, mate. That is a fatty. Yeah, get in the boat. That is a massive fish. I think he's about 42 centimeters. I measured them on my kayak here. All right, mate. See you, buddy. Alright, well, we've done it. We've spent 24 hours solo surviving out here on this dam, living off this kayak. Found so many cool fish, caught heaps of cool animals, and it was just all around a really good experience. Sleeping out here over the dam, that was something I'm gonna remember. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming along for this adventure again. I got plenty more videos coming soon, so no way. This is literally a platypus looking right at me. This has happened twice while I've been doing outros now. Oh, he's scratching himself, and he's gone back down. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video as well. Go chuck us a follow on Instagram if you want. My username's just Miller Wilson. I post a heap of different stuff over there. If you want to see some behind the scenes footage and photos and videos before they come out on my YouTube, go check that out. But yeah, drop a like on this video, subscribe, comment down below. And yeah, I'll see all you legends again next week in the next adventure.